Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm excited. I'm excited for a couple of reasons. One, tomorrow is our 100th episode of the Board Game Binge podcast. I couldn't be more excited. Mike Bruner, the producer of the show, and myself will be chatting for half an hour from 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking about board games, talking about some of the interviews we've had so far, some of the things that are thoughts along how the podcast is coming, hear your questions, answer some of your thoughts, discuss kind of where we go from here, and really just celebrate this amazing milestone, 100 episodes. I cannot believe it. Man, in just under a year, 100 episodes. I never thought this time last year that I'd be sitting here talking about 100 episodes, but here we are. We've done it. So very exciting. I hope you all join us tomorrow live. You can join us on YouTube. Board Game Binge is our channel. Twitch, Board Game Binge is our channel. Our Facebook page, which I think is actually Board Game Binge Podcast. It's also live on there as well. So please join us. Can't wait. But without further ado, I know why you're tuning in right now, and that's because we are doing another draw. This is the Day 8 draw. This draw was generously donated by our good friend Wes Woodbury at Fundamental Games. We had a great interview with Wes a few weeks back. Maybe it was almost a month ago, and we talked about this game specifically, Questeros. This is his game that uses tarot cards. You can actually use it as a tarot deck. Plus it also has, I think it's like 4 games in one. It was really, really cool. I personally backed it just because I have a niece that would absolutely love that game. And that's probably going to be her Christmas present. So if you're watching right now, Megan, I'm sorry, I just ruined the surprise. All right. So what are we giving away from Wes? We are giving away Die in the Dungeon. This is a dungeon crawler. It is just awesome. And there's a couple things I really like about this. One is that it's got these acrylic standees. And I can tell you, for someone that really hates standees, I'm really warming up to standees when they're acrylic standees. I know that the Game Crafter does this as well. And you're seeing more and more of these. But it allows you to, number one, have a standee that's not cheap and flimsy, but something that's got good structure to it. But two, I'll show you up here, you can actually get some really cool graphics on those standees. And they even have the ability to print these in multiple layers. So you can have a different picture facing one than the other. I absolutely love them. I think on one of my next games, I'm going to take this idea and do standees myself. This looks like a lot of fun. There is a lot of stuff in this box. If you love dungeon crawlers, I know a lot of people do. You're going to love this. The maps you can build based on the map book they give you, so pre-formatted maps, or you can even create your own map using your own imagination. This game did extremely well on Kickstarter. And if you don't win today, you can still back this game. There's still, I think, a late pledge or like a pre-booking. I think they've distributed these. I'm not sure if they've distributed them yet. If not, very soon they'll be distributing these games. But certainly if you want to get in on that action, you still can. And you can do that by going to fundamentalgames.com. I'll have that in the show notes as well. And you can check that out. And if it's something you want to back or one of their many other games, have at it. Look at these acrylics. Oh, it's awesome. I got to do this. One of my next campaigns, we're doing acrylics. So that's Fundamental Games, Wes Woodbury. Thank you so much for your donation. That was very, very kind. Let's head on over to the Wheel of Names. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. All the best to everybody who participated. Just a reminder, we still have some more giveaways to come. I think there's another 4 actually coming. And to win, or for a chance to win, you follow us, you follow the sponsor, you tag 3 friends, and you get an entry into the giveaway. Now, if you want an extra entry into the giveaway, just simply share that post in your stories and tag us, and you get an extra entry. So you can have up to 2 entries per person. Here we go. Get lots and lots of shuffling going, and boom. Let's get this wheel going. And we are looking at, oh, so close, Chris, but it looks like it's Rich Gans. Rich Gans. I'm really digging these Instagram handles. Congratulations, my friend. You won Die in the Dungeon. And what we will do is we will get your information. We'll get that off to Wes. Wes will get the game off to you. And I want to thank you for participating in that giveaway. Now, what do we have coming down the pipe still? Well, let's take a look at what we have here on Instagram, shall we? Okay, so we still have, we just did Die in the Dungeon. Next up, we have Todd Patrick's autographed Root photo. Todd Patrick is a professional board game photographer. He's got a great show called Victory Point Labs on YouTube. It's one of my favorite shows, if not the favorite show. Check it out on YouTube, Victory Point Labs. He and two other artists compare each other's work, show you the behind the scenes of how they create these awesome pictures. And they're little bite-sized episodes. I think each episode's only like 20 minutes. It's just an awesome, awesome show. Check it out. Very, very talented guy. This is one of my favorite pictures in the board game industry. I absolutely love this picture. A little tidbit is I've actually only ever played Root once. I'm sure this is just sacrilege to even say that, but I've only played Root once. I enjoyed it. Just haven't had a chance to play again, but I love the picture. So this picture is definitely going to go on my wall. I've ordered a copy as well, and someone else is going to get an autographed copy if they get chosen as the winner. We also have Game Crafter, $100 gift card. As I said yesterday, you can buy games on the Game Crafter. There's lots of independent artists that use Game Crafter as their distribution. So their creation and distribution of their games in very small quantities. So if you want to own a game that maybe only 50 other people own, you can do that through the Game Crafter. Likewise, if you are a board game designer, producer, developer like myself, and you want to get a really slick looking prototype, something that just looks awesome and is a real showpiece on the table when you're getting people to play test your game, the Game Crafter does that as well. Anything you can imagine pretty much they will do, including those acrylic standees I was just talking about with Die in the Dungeon. They do those. It is awesome the things you can get done on that page. So go to thegamecrafter.com. You can see what they do. And JT Smith was very, very generous to offer a $100 gift card. You're not putting in your own money for this one. $100 gift card, you can buy a game on there, probably a few games. Likewise, you can make a prototype on there for less than $100. So congratulations to whoever gets that draw. And then lastly, we've just launched today Herbaceous. Eduardo Baref also does, is it Edo runs through it? Games by Edo. I'm so sorry, Edo. I'm going to put in the show notes. I'm going to put a link to your YouTube channel. Awesome YouTube channel. Lots of great information there. He does reviews, previews. He talks about the development of his own games. And he's just a really awesome guy. So Pencil First Games is his company. They've generously donated Herbaceous. I know a lot of people want this game because I was shocked this morning when I went in and saw how many entries there's been already for this game. Definitely very popular. And just again, kudos to you, Ed, man. The photography you have done in your games is spectacular. I have yet to see you do a game where you haven't shown just amazing photography. So I can't wait to see the next game coming from you. But this is Herbaceous. I think you can actually still buy this game too if you want. But there's lots of games that he has on his website. I think I'll put a link to his website as well. Maybe in the show notes here so you guys can check that out. He's got a lot of amazing games. Just a great, great designer and a great guy, as I said. So that's all I have for you today, guys. Congratulations again to the winner. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow's the day. Join us, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can't wait to have you there to talk to us. Tell us what your thoughts are. Do you like the podcast? What are you enjoying? What are you not liking? What do you want to see us do differently? We want to hear it all. Mike and I will take your questions tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Board Game Binge podcast on YouTube, Board Game Binge on Twitch, Board Game Binge, and on Facebook page, Board Game Binge podcast. We'll talk to you then. Cheers. This has been an episode of the Board Game Binge podcast, hosted by James Staley, produced by James Staley and Mike Bruner, with original music by Nick Smith. If you would like to watch these interviews live, simply join the Facebook group Board Game Binge, and you'll get access to live interviews, giveaways, and interesting board game content from across the industry. I can't wait for you to join us. See you next time.